Okay, we're going to do some strap work while we're laying down today, so have them really near at hand. Oh, I need to start the class proper. Just lay down and introduce the class talking to the ceiling. A year from now, I'll be such a pro. Welcome to Nourish, everybody. It's our stretching and flexibility class, and we're going to start really nice and quiet today. We're just going to relax and start by laying down, doing some stretches laying down, and gradually come to seated, come to standing, be ready for our day. Please have a strap near at hand if you have one. If you don't, you can absolutely do the leg stretches we're doing without a strap instead.
Or use a tea towel.
Or a tea towel, belt, bathrobe. But
bathrobe tie.
Not the whole bathrobe, just the belt part. So let's just come down onto our backs and just get really settled down into taking good care of our muscles and joints today. Coming into bent knee, we're heading for bridge poses here.
You'll go head to head.
Go head to head. Kevin and I are going head to head. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Hi, Kevin. Okay, so make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. Don't have them too close together. Step them away a little bit and just reach the arms down alongside body. Let's settle into place. Spread out the toes. Press each toe individually into the mat. Become aware of the bottoms of your feet and the strength in those joints to keep you balanced. Press through the feet, lift the hips, and tip the pelvis up so the low spine presses into the mat. Just walk the shoulder blades a little bit. Just tuck them underneath the spine, underneath the back, and just tuck them down. That actually helps you roll the shoulder caps back and relax the shoulders and the line up to the neck and the ears. Tuck your chin. Be aware of tension in the back of your neck and just relax that. Deep breath in. Exhale completely. We're going to do a really relaxing breath to start today. That's a deep breath in and then a little sip more of air and then completely emptying the lungs. Deep breath in, little sip more. Exhale completely. Inhale. Little bit more. Exhale completely. Breathe normally. And let's press through the feet and start to lift the hips up off the mat. Palms down. Just lift up the hips nice and gentle and lower them down. With the breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. We're going to inhale and lift for a moment. So just inhale, lift. Keep breathing normally while we're way up here, but let's just activate the quads. Squeeze through the glutes, lift up the hips, even tuck those shoulders a little more underneath, and then just melt and relax everything back down to the mat. Hug the knees to the chest. Tuck the chin and just squeeze the knees to the chest. Rock side to side with the knees and hips. Pay attention if you have a little tender spot or a knot in one of the muscles as you rock across, and just roll back and forth on that spot and then move on. We're going to do some big exaggerated knee circles. That means the knees come up as high as they can towards the chin, then drop them over to one side, sweep them through so your feet are almost back on the ground, and bring them up the other side. Slow, exaggerated circles in the hips. You can anchor with your hands. Whatever you need to do. And let's change direction. Pause, hug the knees back into the chest. take the feet up towards the ceiling. We're going to do stuff with the straps in a little while, but for now, just a nice little bit of a gravity, handling the fluids below the knees, and just a little squeeze of legs towards face. And let that go. When you put your feet back on the ground, put them side by side, very close together, knees close together. And our arms are going to go out like a big T shape. Anchor those shoulders down. We're headed for windshield wiper legs. Just going to lay the knees over to one side. Hip raises and shoulders stay down. Swing through other side. Gently back and forth at your pace. And next time your knees are over to one side, let's take them over to the left. So meet me there. Knees are over to the left side. Lift up the right knee and open up the hip, and then follow with the left knee and go across. Lift the left knee and then follow with the right. Kevin calls this intermittent windshield wipers. Come to a pause. And we're going to go into I'm looking for my strap. We're going into our sciatica nerve glide here. So this is, keep the knees bent, take left leg up towards the ceiling, support the back of the leg, point the toes, flex the toes, knee to chest, and put the foot down. Again, hug the same knee to the chest. Then straighten the leg, not so much there's a bunch of tension. We want a little micro bend in that knee and a flex and a point. We're just paying attention to the sciatica nerve here. Flex and point. Sciatica. It's a band actually. Bend the knee and put the foot down.
Like a rock band.
Like a rock band. Other side. Hug your right knee into your chest. Take the leg up. Point and flex. Point and flex. We're not putting a bunch of tension into this. We're just paying attention to those muscles gliding. Bend the knee and foot down. One more time. Hug the knee to the chest. Foot up towards the ceiling and flex and point the toes. And bring that down. Just keep your knees bent there. Grab a hold of your strap. Let's take that left foot up towards the ceiling. Right knee is still bent. Take it nice and easy on that side and put the strap around the sole of the foot. We're going into our hip openers and hip flexors here. Strap in each hand, elbows wide. Any amount, draw that foot towards the face and release. Let's just glide into that. No static right now. Just draw it in and back to neutral. When I cue you for neutral, your leg will be straight up from the hip socket. We'll be cueing that a few times. Draw it tight, not to discomfort, just that sweet stretch. And back to neutral. Keeping the leg in neutral, extend the right leg long on the mat. Now, very gently approach that same stretch. Way more tension, we know. And release. Pull and release. Both straps into your left hand. And let's bend that knee and come into a half happy baby. That knee comes to side body. Sole of the foot's nice and flat. And you just draw down into that armpit area there. Many people, this is going to look something like this. And that's okay. You're doing the happy baby stretch, okay? It's just your range of motion and your flexibility is not quite there yet. It doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. You're just at a different spot. Take a deep breath into this. Exhale. Try to relax and not fight with the leg. And then we're going to take that, come out of that, take both straps into your right hand and just draw that leg all the way across. Support it and keep the knee bent unless you want a very intense stretch. Then straighten out the leg. Hip is high, shoulders are down. Just gaze at the ceiling, soften the back of the neck, and breathe into that stretch. Legs are so heavy. If you can use your hand and just hold that strap and actually support the leg a little bit, gives ease to the hip. Use the hand to draw that leg back up to neutral, change hands, and open out to the side. Again, supporting the weight of the leg with the hand. I like to take my right hand and just put it on my right thigh bone. It kind of makes me feel like my hips are anchored better.
Your right thigh?
Right hand on top of right thigh, just anchor.
Can't even reach my thigh.
My arms are very long, maybe. Swing it up, take it across. Does it feel better on that second approach to the supine twist? Use the hand to support it. Bring it back one more time. Open to the side. Bring it up to neutral. Strap in each hand. Draw that foot towards the face. See that extra freedom you've got in your leg? Always makes an instant difference in my range of motion. Take that through your day and enjoy it. Release, change out feet. Whoop, whoop. So we start again with our left knee bent and our right leg straight. Start the easy way here. Strap in each hand. Draw it into tension and release. Slow breathing into the stretch. And then come to neutral and extend the left leg long. Try not to get arched in your spine when you straighten out that leg. And then back to the stretch. Just nudge into it. I never have very much motion at the beginning of this. That's how I know it makes such a difference. Okay, let's take both straps into your right hand, bend the knee, and take the leg out to the side a little bit. Draw down into that hip. Slow, deep breaths. This is a big muscle stretch. We need to give it a moment to respond. Release the tension from that, change hands, and sweep the leg across. Support the weight of the leg. So my strap, I'm holding my strap a little higher than my ankle to support some of the weight of the leg as I come across into that supine twist. Draw the foot up, change hands, and support opening to the side. One more time, each direction, up to neutral, change hands, wrap that around. Final to opening to the side. Draw it up, change hands, open the hip. One day I want to be flexible like Kevin. I can't seem to catch up to him. And bring it up to neutral, strap in each hand.
There's places you're ahead of me.
And just add that tension, see where that freedom is. I don't know what stretch I do better than you. You're so good at all of them. And release that. Put the strap aside. And let's roll over, or whatever way you want. We're going to get up to our hands and knees to do cat and cow. Or come into seated cat and cow if that's your preference and your choice today. Coming up to your hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Get yourself squared out, nice flat back. Settle into that, spread out the fingers wide. Bring the elbows underneath the body. And let's just sway the spine and bring the heart forward. Then tuck the tailbone, arch through, press through the hands with the breath. Inhale, sway. Exhale, arch and press. Inhale, sway. Exhale, arch and press. One more time. Exhale, push through, tuck the tailbone, release the shoulders, and then come back to neutral tabletop. We're going to do corkscrew. Shoulder corkscrews here. So creases the elbows are forward as we always talk about. We're going to bring those elbows out into like a bulldog position and then bring the elbows back. So it feels like it's about the elbows, but it's actually a rotation up here we're looking for. Out and back. If you're seated, you can still do this. Just press against a wall or the back of a chair and just come into this rotation of elbows. If you focus on the elbows, you do the shoulders and come to a pause. Doing one last thing on our hands and knees. You can walk your hands out if you need to. This is a knee tuck up to the chest, tuck the nose in, squeeze and roll up. You want to go sideways, Kevin? Sorry. And then extend the foot long and take the toes out to touch the floor. Sorry, there we go. And press through the heel. My cueing for that was off, my apologies. Take the weight out of that foot, lift the heel up towards the ceiling, and squeeze and wrap it up again, put it down. Other side, tuck the knee underneath, tuck the nose towards the knee, extend the leg long, tuck the toes and press into the heel. And again, lift the heel up, take that weight out of it, and swing it all the way through, curl up, and put the knee down. Let's get off our wrists and come into seated. Legs extended long, but knees are still bent. Butt knees, nice and gentle rowing. He hears me and repeats my words and I'm all of a sudden, what am I talking about? We're gonna reach it out. Pull those elbows right alongside body, tuck the elbows behind, extend long. Little tiny, just tuck those elbows back at the back, just squeeze the shoulders. Let's do the breaths now. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back. Nice and slow. Full motion. You can straighten out your legs if you think you want more out of your hamstrings for this. It's up to you. Sure does change it with straight legs. One last time. Reach, draw back, and come up to neutral. Let's bend those knees. Get ourselves a nice gradual forward fold here as we do. We start with just a drape. Start with just laying the upper body upon the thighs and just wrapping everything around. Relax the back of the neck. Come on up. Take the heels out just a little further. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, let's just do the angle this time instead of curling up and just lay down if we can upon the upper thighs. Little tiny bit of support there. It just stops our hamstrings from getting really kind of cramped up or angry at us as we move towards a forward fold. Step the heels out. Inhale, tall. Exhale, come forward. Probably you're not able to touch the thighs yet on that still. You can still touch the thighs and extend the legs nice and long. Inhale, tall. And come on forward one last time. Come on to upright. Let's just do a static hold on this. You just put a strap across the bottoms of your feet. Strap in each hand, nice and tall. Make sure you're on your seat bones and reach forward to take the anchor on that strap. Don't get it way back here. Reach forward, nice and tall. Draw yourself into that forward fold. Now put a micro bend in your knees if you need to. If this has got a lot of discomfort in it, lift your shoulders 1 inch. Here, that's where you should hold your static stretch. Slow, deep breathing. Still feeling a lot of discomfort? Lift your shoulders 1 inch. Find the right place for a static stretch that isn't suffering. That's not what it's about. And if it's just too much for you, you can actually glide back and forth into this. Hold, and come on up. Let's just do a couple of gentle rows just to loosen up what we just did. Just an extension and pull back. It's always such a nice all body relaxation there. One more time. And come to a halt. We're going to go to our modified pigeon stretch. Okay, so there's 2 options. You can lay your knees or you can stagger your legs like this. It's called, they call it 90-90, and people do this with a lot of swinging back and forth, and that's great stuff. But today we're doing a modified pigeon out of this position. And Kevin will actually show full pigeon on this. So what I have is a knee snugged against the sole of the foot and this kind of 90-degree angle to my legs. You can be here, okay? Turn to face that right knee and frame it with the hands. Now turn your shoulders and any amount, just drape yourself down over top of that knee. Tuck the elbows in, give yourself lots of support. And if you need to, use your hands to support the forehead. Whatever you need, maybe your forehead is all the way down to the mat. Slow, deep breathing, holding that stretch. Really good for low back, sciatica kind of issues. Sciatic, not sciatica. It's like
sciatica is the nerve, sciatica is the condition.
Sciatic. Press through the hands, lift the shoulders. Don't do it with the neck. Use the shoulders, come on up. Little bit of a back bend there. Lower down gently. Press through the hands, lift the shoulders, the head follows. Then we don't get into neck tension with that. Gaze forward. And let's swing our legs through with control over to the left. Okay, a little bit of repositioning, that's okay. Come through and frame that left knee, hand on either side. Shoulders squared off with the knee and then just lower down as much as possible. Tuck, don't get the elbows out like a bulldog. Tuck them in. Slow, deep breathing into the stretch. Just be here. Pay attention to your body. Press through the hands, lift the shoulders, and add a little sway to the low spine. Lower yourself back down with control. And again, lift it up. And come on around. Coming into cross-legged pose here. We're going to work on the shoulders a little bit. You don't actually have to be cross-legged. We're going to be working on the shoulders. You can be seated in a chair or whatever ways really positions very comfortable for you upright. I think I'm going to sneeze for the first time ever in class.
Which means she's going to be at it for 45 minutes. Rub your forehead.
Rub my forehead? Does that fix sneezes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So I think it's gone. I think. Inhale wide. Let's wrap the arms around, but we're not curling up, okay? What we're doing is we're drawing the elbows across each other as far as we can in this hug. Really roll the shoulders forward. Look which arm is on top. Inhale wide. Bring the arms across each other. Grab a hold of the shoulders if you can. I have very long arms. Maybe this is where I'm better than you at things because you have muscles and I have long arms. And let that go. We're going to work towards our eagle arms, just keeping on making progress with that. And first thing is, if people have absolute difficulty with eagle arms, all we need you to do is just start working on this crossover of elbows, and then the other arm on top, crossover of elbows. Okay. That's what you'll be doing instead of what we're up to, and that's good stuff. Or you can actually just do cross body here. Okay, so let's take our right hand in front of us with, I'm gonna go sideways, with the crease of the elbow here. We're gonna put the crease of the left hand inside that. Back of the hands, we'll start to try to press them together. Okay, this is a roll forward in the shoulders to make this all work. Then maybe you can hook thumb and baby finger. Maybe you're here and you're just working towards that flexibility. Maybe it's palms together. Wherever you are, pause, take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the elbows in front of the face, any amount. Lower that back down, unwind. Just some shoulder rolls backwards afterwards. Shoulder rolls forward. And pause. So that was left was our base. This time right is our base. No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking mirror anymore. That was right was our base. Now this time left is our base, and we put our right elbow on top. I'm doing great today.
You're doing great.
Okay, try to bring backs of the hands together. Don't forget, if you're locked back here in your shoulders, you're not going to be able to do anything. You have to roll it forward, backs of the hands together. This is our challenge pose today. Maybe you can hook a baby finger and a thumb. I was like that for like 2 years and thought this is impossible. Palms together. Deep breath in wherever you are in your eagle arms. Exhale, lift it up. And bring it back down. Let's put our hands on our shoulder caps here and just create some elbow circles going forward. It's our crazy chicken dance. Oh, great. This is going to be the thumbnail for the video. And other way. Bark, bark, bark. And come to a pause there. If your legs are crossed, let's cross our, make sure our left shin is in front of our right here. We're going to use it as an anchor for a shoulder stretch. Left shin in front of right. Turn to face the left knee. Clasp the hands. Tuck the chin and lean back. So think about releasing through the shoulders. You lean back into that shoulder stretch. Knee is the anchor. Breathe slow and deep. Do not brace against this. Just push the knee into it. And relax those shoulders. Roll them away from the ears. Nod the head. Bring the body forward. Fold over top of that knee. Left arm down. And right arm swings up. Nice arched arm. Very soft in the elbow. Soft in the gaze. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back around, face the knee. Inhale, sweep it up and open. Exhale, come around, face the knee. Clasp the hands. Think about the shoulders and lean back. Relax, let that go. Few circles here. Just to loosen things up. Other direction. And let's lean back, change which leg's in front for cross-legged. We want our right leg in front of the left. Turn to face the right knee. You know where you're headed, so try not to fight the shoulders as you lean back. Just let them go right at the start. Lean back. Anchor with the knee. Breathing through, don't hold your breath on this. Nice and slow. And then bring the body forward, take the tension out of the arms. Right arm goes down, left arm swoops up to open up through the chest. Bring it around, fold down over the knee. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, bring it back around. Clasp the hands, tuck the chin, and lean back. Come to neutral. Come forward. You can change your leg position to whatever is comfortable for you. I've been in my hips a lot. I'm going to go for an extended leg here. Kevin's staying cross-legged because that's what Kevin does. And we are going for a lateral extension in the neck right here. So we're going to do this with an isometric version. But first we're just going to take right ear and just lay it down towards right shoulder and just get a feeling for that. nice and calm. Just lay it over. Now bring it back to your head back to upright. And let's take the right hand and put it against the side of the head and push the head into the hand. You don't push with the hand, you just resist. Push the head into the hand. Gently release, and now lower your ear to the shoulder. The strange thing about isometric stretches, they let you go a little deeper afterwards. Bring the head to neutral. Tuck the chin. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Like almost pulling your elbows down into the mat. Lift the gaze, look up on the diagonal, and come to neutral head. Let's try the other side. Lower the ear just to start with. It's my dominant hand, so I feel that extra tension over here. And then bring the head back up and just lay that hand and push into the hand with the head. A little bit of resistance, no pushing with the arm. Gently release all of that and then lower left ear to shoulder. Come up to neutral. Look as far as you can to the right. Nice and slow. As far as you can to the left. One more time, each direction. Get your head on straight. And we're coming up to standing for the rest of the class. So find your way to standing. I can grab myself a little sip of water on the way.
Just have a little fluff.
I collected all kinds of things.
Uh-oh.
My cosmetics team is coming in, so I'll be good for the videos.
Uh-oh.
Powdering my nose.
No, there's still a fluff.
He's saying there's fluff in my hair. If it's not alive, I'm probably okay.
Come here.
Thanks, Kevin. I think he wrecked my ponytail. Let's come to the center of our mats and not worry about fluffs and hairs. I appreciate it though. Okay, nice and balanced, feet hip distance apart. Find the stability in your body, weight distributed evenly between both sides. Roll the shoulders back. Ground down into the heels. Palms facing forward. Get your head on straight. Put it aligned with the spine. Inhale, reach up. Nice and tall, nice and long. Exhale, lower the hands to side body. Bend into the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower it down. We're going for a diagonal reach. We're going to go high on the right, low on the left, and reach through. Stretch through. Nice and wide. And then exhale, bring that hand to opposite hip. Inhale, up goes the left. Exhale into your side bend. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come over to the side. Swing that back around and take the arms down. Gonna strike the fingertips, push the fingertips down towards the floor so we get a nice top line stretch here. And then just draw the elbows back. Ooh, my shoulders are feeling that today. And then push down, elbows back. Why are you smiling? And down, trying to relax your face. And let that go. We're doing the other side. Left arm high, right arm low. Pull between the two. Nice diagonal stretch. Big breath in. Exhale, hand comes to hip. Inhale, up with the right. Exhale into your side bend. Support by pushing through that left foot. Inhale, tall, epic music. Exhale, come over. Sweep it all the way around, bring it down. I'm going to create some fists, create some tension and let it go. Fists, draw the shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale, relax all of that. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, angry. Exhale, chill, dude. And let that go. We're going to forward fold here. Knees are bent. Okay. Just know whether you're headed for the floor or for your thighs with your hands. You know where you're at in your forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Swan dive down. Decide where you're headed, but bend the knees and be very soft and gentle on this forward fold. Just let the head hang. Take the compression out of the neck. Knees are bent. Straighten the legs as you draw the hands up the shins. Nice flat tabletop back. Bend the knees, come down low. Roll yourself up to standing. We're going to take it from a gentle back bend all the way down. Try with straight legs if you think that's good for you. Palms forward, come on up. Now just take your weight back, hips come forward, and the arms come back behind the ears. A little bit of a back bend, and then swan dive down towards the feet. Grab the back of the legs, draw the forehead towards the shins, deep in a forward fold. Bend the knees, roll up to standing. Coming into a squat, first with our feet nice and parallel, arms out in front. Lower yourself down any amount. Now, there's so many different depths that people have to these squats that you're going to create your own pace to it. You're not trying to match my pace. If you're going way, way low, then you're going to go slower than me because you have farther to cover. Nice and controlled into that squat and lift it back up. Come on down. Any amount and pick it back up. Next time you're up, let's step the feet a little further apart and turn the toes out more into the sumo squat. So our knees are tracking out to the side here. Okay, we're going to bring our hands to heart center here and just get really focused. Drop the hips down towards the heels. Any amount. Push through. Come on up. Maybe you need to adjust how far apart your feet are. You know where you're at. Come on down. Press through. Come on up. And let's just straighten out those feet. They're nice and wide right now. Let's do some nice hip circles right now. Just coming through. Hips come forward, shoulders come back, hip to the side, pop the booty, hip to the side, soft in the knees, creating those nice big rotations. Your head stays almost exactly in the same place. It's really an isolated. Let's go the other direction. Nice circles. And come to a pause. We'll go to our shoulders and then back to legs for a while. Let's bring the feet underneath the hips there. Feeling tight. Press the hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to put some pressure. If you feel comfortable with your hands, you're putting some pressure into the hands. And we're going to start lifting them in front of the face. Lifting, pressing until palms and forearms are pressing together. Start lifting the elbows. Find your range of motion and pause. Wherever that is. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the elbows. Feel that freedom that comes with the breath. And then gradually lowering it down. Elbows go wide, palms together. Let's lighten up the pressure between the hands and just a little dousing there.
Feeling super mellow, like really just.
There's something about starting with laying down that keeps me like completely chill for the whole thing.
So chill.
We're going to do some nerve flossing in the shoulders. This is very, very beneficial. We don't put much pressure in the hands. We're going to take them over to one side a little bit. And we're just going to create some circles over there. You probably can even feel this in your elbow and running up to your shoulder. Let's go the other direction. Super good for like getting, if you have pinched nerves, pause. Let's go over the other side. That if you ever find you're sleeping on your side and you start to get jangled in that one arm all the way down, nerve flossing is really good for that. Change direction. Let go. Let's just rotate through the wrists here. Just loosen up the wrists. And finally, just act like you're actually pushing on a surface, like you're reaching down and pushing on a counter. So your fingertips are pulled up a little bit. Thanks for walking forward, Kevin. That's great. A little rotation. I'm propped, so I'm not moving. And a little rotation. Keeping the hands as flat as you can. Let that go. And we're going to do arm waves. This is not Kevin's favorite, but we're going to do some arm waves. So we're linking our fingers together like this, and we're coming through, and we're doing arm waves. The trick about this is it's kind of in your shoulders too, but it's so good for the wrists. And I'm not elegant. I'm not a dancer. I have the general idea. Now there's another direction to that as well. And this point, I just kind of look like
This way is a little easier.
One way is easier than the other. So good for the joints in the arms and hands. Take a pause on that. Okay. Let's come into our stride. I'm going to go sideways. Left foot forward, right foot back. We're coming into...
Is there a direction you'd like me?
Oh, that's fine. Because we're going to be pivoting and turning. We're going to take this as a float. Okay, we're coming into that stride. We're coming into a lunge here. Square out the hips and come on forward. And press into the back heel. Figure out how far apart you need your feet to be to make this feel good for you. Shoulders wide, gazes forward. Now we're going to, I'm too far, straighten out the front leg and start to lower the shoulders down into pyramid pose. Come forward to lunge. We're going to go down lower in a minute.
Or now.
Or now, if you can, why not? And then come down to pyramid again. Maybe you're coming down as low as the floor with your hands, but we're floating and holding. Holding the pyramid for a moment. Knee comes forward, perhaps you're in low lunge. Hey, this is the picture. And if you're down low, let's come on up, lift it up. Find the balance in your body. Find the focal point, inhale, reach up. High lunge. Adjusted my spine and sweep the hands down, bend the back knee and spring out of that a little bit. We're just going to turn it around. We're pretty much the same place, but we turn around. There we go. And we're going to go into our side lunge hold here. Come over to the side. Again, we're going to our hands are very light on the thigh just to support that stretch through that extended leg. Other side. Nice extension. Let's glide it a few times back and forth. Nice and gentle. Anybody that's done Stride with us today, we've done a lot of this with a lot more engagement, let's call it. Different focus. Okay, and then if you can, you're going to come lower, but we're going to just float it out. If you're lower or higher, we're just going to float back and forth a few times. Into that. One knee tracks forward, the other leg is straight. Knee tracks forward, back and forth. Come on up. You might have to shorten it. And we're pivoting to our other side here, into our stride. Now we're back to back, Kevin. You should turn around so that they can have a better view. You're too far out of the picture. Okay, shoulders squared, come into your lunge. Gazing forward. Push into that back heel, lengthen that back leg, square out your hips, straighten the front leg, and any amount come down towards pyramid. Draw the forehead towards the shin. Okay, knee bends, shoulder raises. One more float like that, preferably elevated. And up to the lunge. This time coming down to the ground if you can. Straighten and pull back that hip. Draw the forehead towards the shin. Deep into a pyramid. Shoulders raise, knee tracks forward into low lunge. If you're down low, get your hands up to your thigh. Come on up a little bit. Find your focal point. Inhale, reach up. Sweep the hands down. Spring out of that back leg And walk that out a little bit there. That's a lot. Let's go back to hip circles just for a moment because we've done a lot with our hips here. We're just going to give them a few rotations here. And take it the other direction. Come to a pause. Feet underneath the hips. I want to make sure that I don't take up too much time here. Okay, we're just going to go straight up. We're going to reach up into apple picking here, just loosening up the side body. Reach up, pull down, reach up, and pull down. Come up onto the toes even. Nice big loosening up there. Come to a pause. Grab on and hold on to something if you need to for extra stability. We're just going to kick it up into a bit of a quad stretch here. Heel to hip. Squeeze towards the hip. Nice and tall. Your legs should be aligned with each other.
I need that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I could feel it. I needed it too. Let's press the foot into the hand and resist. A little isometric stretch again. And then relax the leg, just squeeze. Knee to chest if you can. Open up to the side, any amount. Close the gate and put it down. Going to the other side. Kick it back. Squeeze. A little pressure with the foot into the hand. And then relax the leg, squeeze. Knee to chest. Open to the side. Bring it back in alignment and then put that foot down. Walk that out a little bit. Yep. You can do a little bit of shoulder stretching here. So we're just going to do a tricep stretch. We're going to just drop the hand down behind the head and just put a little bit of tension like this with the other hand. Don't look down. Gaze forward. Stay nice aligned in the spine. People are very inclined to get their head out of the way, and that really changes what's going on here. Deep breath in, exhale, squeeze. Not discomfort. Let that go. Swing through. Other arm drops down. A little bit of tension. For some people, just the hanging of the arm is all, the gravity of it is just enough. They don't need extra traction in that at all. Let that go. Do an opposite one where we just take that arm across the front of the body here. So swing that arm up, don't get to the neck, and across.
Uh-oh. Opposites.
That's okay.
And like.
I'm being very careful with my microphone. Some people want extra rotation, they come up here. Some people want just a little bit of a cuddle because they got real shoulder issues they're dealing with. Release that. Other hand sweeps up, across, and hug. I won't talk too much because my mic gets really messed up. Nod the head. Come to neutral here. And just some big sunshines with the arms, breathing through, sweeping sunshines. Take them the other direction. We're just about ready for our day. And come to a halt. And that's our Nourish class. Hopefully you feel amazing and ready to take on all kinds of great stuff today. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe.